He's just a guy.
We had Gainey, we had Robinson, who certainly kept everybody focused and basically kind of coached the team, to be honest with you, during that time. But yeah, Coach Q, and so that first Stanley Cup for you. I mean, what a feeling that must have been for you. I mean, that's what we all play for. Not everybody gets to win one, and I'm not rubbing it in, Tim.
Only one here.
For you, that young kid coming in, all the adversity you had to battle through, and then you finally get there. And then a lot of people don't realize exactly what it takes to win a Stanley Cup and get through each and every game and round, how difficult it is at the end. And then when you finally get there, that feeling of elation, accomplishment, stick-to-itiveness, all those things come in. How cool is that first cup with that group of guys? Like, man, it must have been unbelievable.
Well, I was 21 years old, so I was on top of the world. I was thinking I was going to be working a trade job 2 years before that, and there I am, hoisting the Stanley Cup that every Canadian kid dreams of, at such a young age. And to do it with that team, what did it take? I'll tell you, it took a lot of pain, a lot of guts, a lot of balls. And, it was some hard nights, man. I think that playoff run, I had 2 broken ribs, concussion, taking Advil, maybe something more powerful than Advil before, some of those late games in the series. And
yeah,
that's what it took. I've always heard people say, they walk by the dressing room of a Stanley Cup team after losing to them, thinking they're going to be partying and so jacked up. But, walk by, and you got to look in that locker room. There'd be ice bags everywhere. There'd be, guys in consistent pain. Jesus that year tore 3 ligaments in his wrist, but when he practiced, he wouldn't shoot. He would just skate, and then the puck would come to him, and he'd just let it go to somebody else because he couldn't pick it up and shoot it because his wrist was in so much pain. But he'd just get a little injection in the wrist before the game to numb all the pain, and he'd go out there and do that. So that's what it took. It took courage, balls, guts, lots of blood, playing through injuries, and doing this, in playoffs, it's every other night for 2 months straight when you hit the finals. It's exhausting. Right. It's physically, mentally draining. I think the way I took it, I always just said to myself, new series started, 2 more weeks, give it everything you got. If you win, awesome. If you lose, you left it all out there. Don't think about the long game of it being a 2-month grind. Think of it like week-to-week basis, and that's, I think, helped me get through it, through those tough times.